Hi everyone, and welcome to All for One Matters with myself, Bosiletso Mutupi, also known as Elaine. So yes, it's 2022 and I'm hoping to bring fun, interesting, but yet informative topics to discuss with you guys this year. So without any further ado, we're gonna dive straight into today's topic, if that's okay. Okay, so today's topic is something that I like to call the big change. The big change is all about sharing the experiences of people who've changed their degree at any point in time. So today's discussion specifically is like about some of the reasons why a person might consider changing their degree. I want us to discuss this because it affects not only tertiary school learners but also secondary school learners who eventually go to tertiary. And I just want everyone to know that they have the right to change their degree or their majors and follow their passion, you know, because at the end of the day, you're going to be the one waking up to that job that you studied for. And I want you to know, that you had and you still have the right to change. So, yes, let's dive into it. So, reason number one that I think that a person might consider changing their degree is because in university you're exposed to like so many options that you didn't know of previously when you were in high school. So in high school, usually you're exposed to like mainstream like careers or studying fields. And once you get to university, you find out that there are different faculties with different courses and different specialities or subfields within those fields, and you're just spoiled for choice. So in first year, during a social, I got to speak to this girl and I asked her, like, okay, fine, girl, like, she's studying. And she told me she was studying mechatronics. And yo, I went dumb for that more, like, for a second. I was like, mechatronics. Oh my gosh, what is that? But yeah, I asked her, so, okay, fine. I'm not sure what mechatronics is, so can you tell me more about it? She was like, it's like, a type of engineering. And then in my head, I immediately went to, like memories of high school that we only heard about civil engineering, mechanical engineering, and electrical engineering. So here I am in uni, discovering that there is megatronics. And no, we're not talking about Optimus Prime and the Autobots. No, it's not about that. Yeah, I suggest that you also just like check it out. Go to what is Megatronics. Okay, so reason number two that I think a person might, consider changing their degree for is because of a change of passion. It happens. In some instances, a person might have excelled in a specific subject in high school, and then once they get to university, they find out that maybe this is not the one. And it's not only because you're doing badly in it. Some people still excel within that course, but they feel that they're not happy. I would suggest that you find out what options that you have and hopefully find something that you are passionate about. So in first year, yeah, first year was so informative, you guys. Sorry. In first year, we were told that during the first couple of weeks, or maybe during the first week, you can actually go and attend some of your friends' lectures with them. You might be studying two separate or two different things, and you might have something to discover. You might actually like what your friend is studying and you might be interested in it. So at least it gives you an idea of some of the studying fields that are available, or the lectures or the modules that the university or college offers. So yeah, I definitely recommend that for you. And in case you want to change, I would definitely say go to the admin office and try and find out about if the university or college has a program where and you can improve your maths mark or your physics mark in case you needed to like become eligible for the course that you want to study. It's not the end of the world, and what is a year off to improve on your marks so that you can actually follow your passion. Excuse me. So that is something that I also recommend. So the third reason is something that I think might even affect us all. A person might also study something or might apply for a course that will guarantee them financial stability. But once they get into it, they're just like, I'm miserable. Guys, Mental health deteriorates when you're not happy, especially in uni. It gets very real. So if you're going through that, I'd say sit down, try and find, or try and discover something that you're passionate about. And then once you know, decide right. That's all I can say. um yes, financial security is a need, but your mental health and your happiness matters the most, because you are the one who's going to be waking up to that job every single morning. So yeah, decide right. Okay, so the fourth reason that I want to give is one that I think is quite unique. Not necessarily unique, it's a special reason, but it's not uncommon. In some cases, you find that maybe you come from a disadvantaged background or community, and then that community maybe might be characterized by violence, by gangs, drugs, and teenage pregnancy. And maybe your parents or your guardian might just be like, okay, fine, like you didn't, you just study anything. Maybe you didn't like qualify for the program that you wanted to do, and they were just like, no, just like apply for anything, but just go. At least like in university or in college, if you're studying, basically, we know that you have a better future than just not lazing around, but just being around that specific community, because you might find yourself having a lot of free time and getting into things that you were not supposed to get into. So that is one of the reasons why I feel parents might just be like, just go and study. And you didn't even think or read about the requirements. You don't know what you're going to study. You're just going to find out within that lecture hall. And maybe after the first or the third lecture, you're like, this is not for me. I hate this. But yet you not studied, you applied for it, and you just feel trapped. I'm here to tell you that you're not trapped. You're in university or college or wherever you're studying, your foot is in the door. Now, the only thing that's left for you to do is to find that course that drives you crazy, that gives you the goosebumps, that makes you happy. And yeah, if it takes a bit longer, it's okay. I think it's worth it if it is your passion, if it is your goal, if it is your dream. Okay, guys, so I'll just end it here for now. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you guys found this interesting. Don't be shy. Please type in the comment section some of the reasons that you think a person might consider changing their program for. Thank you very much, and that's all I have to say.